Did you ever in your life sit on a heated toilet? I didn't. I didn't know that it was existing, and I didn't know I missed it in my life.
Read carefully prior to of an evacuation.
The first morning in New York City. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm going grocery shopping. I'm awake since 4. Okay. Why is everything here so utterly huge? So I am on my way now to Fort Models. I'm still in Brooklyn. Still need a bit time to connect with the people here. It's another energy. I'm still discovering how I like it, but I'm so grateful. On my first day in New York, I went to Fort Models, my agency, to meet my bookers and to get some new digitals done. I also got my comm cards, and it's always like that one evening before the day you get a casting or two that pop up for the next day. So you always know your schedule one day before. So my days consist of going to castings every day and also enjoying my free time in New York City a lot. I was so lucky to already know amazing women colleagues and also like New York people, also men, and a romance in New York City, so I felt kinda home. I am done with the job already, like after 3 hours or so. It was my first job here in New York City, and it's crazy because it's been my very first casting. On my second day in New York, I had this casting for e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I went there and they put some foundation on to check my skin and the color match, and then some days later I got the mail that they confirmed me, and expecting to do a lot more castings and to get a confirmation at some point. I was so surprised when I got a confirmation for my first casting in New York City, and this was a moment where I felt, okay, the universe is giving me this big gift. I went there today. On set, call time was 8:30 and I arrived and everyone was so nice and so warm, and I had breakfast. I love catering. I do love catering. It's the best, and we had such a great catering. On set, everyone was so like respectful and caring, and I do love that, and I got to know so nice people. And you know, for me, being here in New York, it's so important for me to find the right people, the right surrounding, and I got to know people where I felt like I do want to hang out with you, like in my free time, and I'm so happy about this, and I connected with some of them, and just grateful. And the funny thing is that I got this job because of my skin. Okay, it's getting really loud, but I wanted to share with you that I used to cry over my skin color. Being immigrant in Germany with the skin color, it was not easy for me. And now knowing that the skin color is like what gave me the job, and also I take good care of my skin. I do truly believe that it's about good nutrition, but also like good thoughts and a good healthy lifestyle that keeps my skin healthy. And I do feel my skin is healthy. But fun fact, my mother used to criticize me until the age of 25, like just like 1.5 years ago, about my skin, telling me that I should go to the doctor to repair my skin, until I told her with respect that I don't want to hear that any longer. So my mom has been like kind of criticizing me over my skin, and now my very first job in New York City is for this e.l.f. cosmetics because they loved my skin and my skin color, and this is so funny. Like, universe is taking care of justice, and I do see that, and I'm laughing about this. I'm actually sitting by the water, enjoying the sun, and thank you, sun, for being here. So you make everything better. There's one more thing I want to share with you. Did you ever in your life sit on a heated toilet? I didn't. I didn't know that it was existing, and I didn't know I missed it in my life. But honestly, I never realized that, but I'm freezing my ass off every time I'm sitting on the toilet. And in that moment when I was sitting on the toilet and it was warm, I was feeling so good and so home, and I didn't know that this was missing in my life. I know it sounds super superficial and luxurious, I know, but it's just so good. It's like when you're in a car and it's like a seated seat in the car, you know, but it's even better because you're on a toilet and toilets are not nice, and then you're sitting there and at least it's warm. And actually really I didn't want to leave that place. I didn't know that this was existing, and now I want that for my house, and I'm like, fuck, I need that, and I don't know how to, and everything, and it's maybe not good for the environment, but honestly, heated toilets, it's a game changer. It's literally changing my life now. New York can be quite tough. The contrasts are so big. Mentally, emotionally, you need to be prepared. I decided to feel happiness and joy and made the best out of my days. When I had no castings, I could have been frustrated, but I decided to make the best out of it and to go for a long walk instead of using the train, and to have the most beautiful view. And this was my way home, guys. Unbelievable. I know. I also went to Juilliard to witness some beautiful art performance and invited some of my new girlfriends here. Another day, another casting. Always keep the energy high, do your best, and enjoy every day. I found the most beautiful coffee places around the neighborhood where I live, and also on Valentine's Day, for example, they had this really nice flower special. You always find some magic in New York, despite all the dirt and all the rats, and this was a moment where I felt like we are at Sex and the City. Funny thing is, I wanted to connect with horses again, and my friend is volunteering every week in New York to go horse riding, so I went with her. Then my roomie was bringing me to her figure drawing class, and she didn't tell me that it was a Britney Spears edition one where she's the Britney Spears. I'm so grateful that within just 2 weeks I found so nice people and a community and activities that I truly enjoy. A gym where I can practice yoga by myself during the day when I wait in between castings. Yoga and meditation always helps me to find peace and balance and stability from within, which is so necessary. I'm so grateful for the sun that came out. Even though it's super cold, the sun makes such a difference. I also found a church where I went inside to just like sit and enjoy the silence. And guys, I do really wish you from the heart to be like those birds, the main character in your own movie. Not so funny thing here are the subways. Seeing the men spitting in front of me twice was not so appetizing. But what is appetizing is the food here. I do eat so good, and even though everything is so expensive, you just need to get over it and treat yourself well, eat well. And I'm at the Central Park. This is where Gossip Girl took place and everything, and I'm here walking, having a Sunday off. Guys, I wish I could tell you about the adventures and the people and all the crazy things that are happening here.